My dear friend, come sit with me for a moment. You have carried enough today, not just with your hands, but with your mind. Tell me, when was the last time your thoughts became quiet? For many people, silence has become a stranger. Even when the room is still, the mind continues talking. It replays old conversations. It imagines future disasters. It searches endlessly for answers that may never come. This is the burden of overthinking. Many years ago, a young traveler climbed the mountain to visit our monastery. He looked exhausted, though he had not walked very far. His shoulders were tense, and his eyes never seemed to rest. He said to me, "Master, my life is good. I have food, work, and people who care for me. Yet my mind never stops. Every decision feels heavy. Every mistake returns to haunt me. Every tomorrow frightens me." I smiled and handed him a wooden cup filled to the very top with water. I asked him to carry it across the garden without spilling a single drop. Slowly, carefully, he walked. His eyes never left the water. His breathing became steady. His steps became gentle. When he returned, I asked him, "Did you notice the flowers beside the path?" "No." "Did you hear the birds singing?" "No." "Did you see the beautiful sunrise?" "No," he replied. "I could only focus on the cup." I nodded and said, "That is also how your mind works. Whatever you choose to hold with all your attention becomes your entire world. If you constantly hold fear, your world becomes fearful. If you constantly hold regret, your world becomes the past. But if you hold this very moment, your world becomes peaceful. You see, overthinking is not the same as wisdom. Many people believe that thinking longer will solve every problem. Yet some questions cannot be answered by thinking. They can only be answered by living. Imagine standing beside a muddy pond. If you keep stirring the water with a stick, it never becomes clear. But if you leave it alone, the mud slowly settles. The water clears by itself. Your mind is much the same. Sometimes the greatest solution is not to think harder. It is to stop stirring the water. This lesson took me many years to understand. When I was a young monk, I believed I needed to understand everything. Why people suffered, why life changed so quickly, why some prayers seemed unanswered. The harder I searched, the more confused I became. One evening, my teacher simply pointed toward the full moon reflected in a quiet lake. He asked, "Can you see the moon?" "Yes," I replied. Then he picked up a stone and threw it into the water. The reflection shattered into hundreds of dancing pieces. "Has the moon changed?" he asked. "No, only the water." That night I realized something profound. Life itself is often peaceful. It is the restless surface of our minds that distorts what we see. So how do we quiet an overthinking mind? Not by forcing every thought to disappear. Thoughts are like clouds. You cannot stop them from appearing, but you do not have to chase every cloud across the sky. Notice them, smile gently, then let them pass. Bring your attention back to your breathing, back to your footsteps, back to the warmth of your tea, back to the voice of someone you love. Every return to the present is a small victory over unnecessary worry. Remember this, my dear friend. Your thoughts are visitors. You are the home. Visitors may come and go, but the home remains. Do not allow every passing thought to rearrange the furniture of your heart. Instead, welcome peace. Choose stillness. Choose presence. Because life is not waiting for your mind to become perfect. It is waiting for you to notice that this moment is already enough. As you continue your journey today, carry this simple question with you. Am I living inside my thoughts, or am I living inside this moment? The answer may quietly transform your life. May your heart become lighter. May your mind become calmer. And may you discover that the peace you have been searching for has been quietly waiting within you all along. Until we meet again, walk gently, breathe deeply, and be at peace.